What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Jeremy, and we're back again with another fragrance video. Hope you guys are doing well, per usual. Hope you're smelling good, per usual. Mask mandate is up, so we can start back smelling these fragrances off one another, not in a weird way. Man, I'm happy to be back. It's been about 5-6 days since I've last uploaded, so I wanted to get another fragrance video out of the way, at least two. This fragrance video, guys, I'm very excited to do. I was actually tagged by a friend of mine, a fragrance friend of mine. His name is Mario. I'll leave a link to his channel so you guys can check him out. He has some great content on there. But the tag is called The Most. So there's 7 different categories that we have on here. Mario didn't start the tag. It's actually a young lady by Yummy411, I believe, or Opinionated. I gotta get their names on here, but I thought this was really fun, man. This was something that I really enjoyed, that I really had to think about, and I just wanted to share with you guys, and you'll kind of hear my logic when it comes to these 7 categories and how I went about choosing these fragrances to depict or give a narrative of Jeremy, of me, of what it is that I like, how my thought process is when it comes to choosing fragrances. So I'm not going to take up too much of your time. As always, I'm appreciative of all the subscribers that I have on this channel. Here on House of Kollasus, we're growing, man. I think we're sitting at 140 subscribers, which is pretty good. It's pretty good. And my goal is to try to get myself to at least 500 by the end of the year. I think it's definitely doable. If this is your first time here on House of Kollasus, what we talk about is everything men's fragrance. That's discoveries, hauls, top 10s, top 7s, whatever the case may be, whatever idea may come to my head. I just try to capitalize on that. I do fall short sometimes and I can't get those videos out. Hopefully one day I'll be able to make this full time. As of right now, you gotta go to work. You gotta punch a clock. But as I said, guys, I ain't gonna take up too much of your time. Let's hop right into this list. So I got a piece of paper here because I didn't want to forget anything. So the first one is most confident. So this was a bit much. So the most confident fragrance, what they have is confident enough where you can wear it naked. Yeah. So a fragrance that you'll be confident enough to wear naked. Not only do you have to wear it naked, but you have to give a speech. Yeah, it's gonna get worse. Not only do you have to do it naked and give a speech, but you have to do it in front of family, friends, and coworkers. Now, me personally, I'm comfortable in my body. I think I got the goods, but I don't think my coworkers really want to know me like that. And I'm pretty sure my mom and my friends don't want to see what I just, what we got dangling all over the place and stuff like that. But that's why I said this tag was fun. So the fragrance that I chose, man, I do believe it's a really great smelling fragrance, but I also believe it's a fragrance that's gonna help them keep their distance. It's not too much mass appealing, but it's a beautiful fragrance. And the fragrance I chose, guys, comes from the House of Lalique, and that is Lalique Encre Noir à l'Extrême. So what you get here is cypress, vetiver. It's a very heavy fragrance. There's a little bit of sweetness to it as well. It is something that does smell really good, but you gotta have a fragrance nose for it, in my opinion. And honestly, the reason why I chose this is because it is a confident fragrance. It is a fragrance that you have to be confident in wearing. And it's a fragrance that I believe is likable, but at the same time, it's gonna keep people away. I mean, although I'm gonna be naked in front of my coworkers and people that I love, and whatever the case may be, I just, still want them to keep their distance. I don't want them all up on my neck, so I'd rather wear this naked because I feel like, 1, it does smell good. 2, it'll also keep them away. And 3, it's a fragrance that I actually like. So for my most confident fragrance that I will wear naked in front of my coworkers, colleagues, at my job or whatever the case may be, I chose Encore Noir à l'extrême. So for the next one, we got number 2 is the most desirable. So this is a fragrance that you want to get that dream woman, or a fragrance that you want that you feel will help attract that woman that you adore, that you love. I am in a relationship with a young lady, but forgive me, babe. We all got our little crushes or whatever. And my crush is the singer-songwriter Her. I think she's gorgeous. I love her music. And yeah. I'm probably gonna get beat up after this video, but I'll take that on the chin because I'm sure she got some people that she like too. But yeah, so for her, if it was in the stars for me to meet her or date her or whatever the case may be, if things didn't work out, the fragrance that I would choose to wear in front of her would be Zadig and Voltaire. This is him. So I'm letting you know now, Her. I'm him. We can write songs together. I can sing a little bit too. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah. So what you get with Zadig and Voltaire, you get a grapefruit, pepper, and vanilla. A very creamy grapefruit and pepper scent. Long lasting, smells absolutely phenomenal. It's alluring, it's seductive, and that's what I want to be. I gotta be on my game if I'm trying to get her. I have to be on my game, and she, I gotta make sure I'm delectable. Like, she gotta have a bite out of me or something, because this is him. I believe that'll do it for me. So Her, if you're watching, I'm wearing this for you. If I ever get an opportunity. All right, so we're on to number 3, and the number 3 is your most gangsta fragrance. So what this was described by is just a very strong, likable fragrance. Like, even your enemies, technically speaking, even your enemies is gonna like this fragrance. You know what I'm saying? So for me personally, like, my boy Mario took the one that I would like. I was originally gonna do Al Harriman's Amber Oud Gold Edition. However, I'm gonna let him have that because that was a little jab, but I'm gonna let him have it. And the most gangsta fragrance to me, one of the strongest fragrances in my collection, I went with this guy here, which was Recognizable. So Recognizable is this bubblegum, sweet, fruity, green apple, plum, and patchouli scent. Really, really nice bubblegum, sweet scent. Projection, crazy. Projection on this is crazy. Longevity on it, crazy. If you spray your clothes, nuclear. It is a really, really nice scent. It's very likable. I haven't had anybody that I've ran into that says like, oh, that stinks, or I don't like that. For the most part, this fragrance bangs, and it's very, very strong, very, very likable. And honestly, it's a fragrance that I wear when I want to fill the room. I want to be smelled. And guys, for my most gangster fragrance, it ain't really that gangster, but I chose this guy here, which is Recognizable. So to number 4, what we're choosing, guys, is the most innocent fragrance. So this is a fragrance that was describing the thing as a fragrance when you're meeting someone for the first time, or you're probably meeting your girl's parents for the first time, or just first date, or whatever the case may be, first link up, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So something that you want to wear for the most innocent. Like, and I had a few of these guys that I wanted to put in this list, but I chose this guy here. It's a clean scent. It's a clean raspberry, nice, really, really nice scent that I've had in my collection for a while, and I know if I wear it, I feel confident. But it does have a innocence to it. That fragrance that I chose, guys, come from the House of Mont Blanc, and that is Mont Blanc's Individual. My bottle's dirty though. But to me, this has an innocence to it. You know what I'm saying? It's a fresh fabric softener, clean raspberry type of scent. It is pretty long lasting. I'm getting anywhere from 7 to 8 hours on skin, and ultimately it smells good. It's something that's not gonna be too cloying or something that's gonna be like ill, like that's not gonna be a turn off. And I chose Mont Blanc Individual as my most innocent. I was gonna go with Mont Blanc Legend, which is kind of like Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce. I was gonna go with Banana Republic. What is that? I was gonna go with Black Platinum by Banana Republic. I could have went with a whole bunch of guys that I could have chose, but to me, I thought that would probably be the best, in my personal opinion. But I'm enjoying this, man. So that was my most innocent, guys. I chose, if you didn't see, that is Mont Blanc's Individual. So on to the next one. Number 5 is your most rowdy fragrance. So this is a fragrance where you walk into the room, you don't care. It's likable. It's like a club banger, something that that you wear and it's just gonna absolutely be absolutely nice. Like everybody gonna be like, yeah, he smells good. What does he have on? I need that. What is that? What is that? What is that? And my most rowdy fragrance and my club banger that I'm gonna be rocking out with comes from the House of Paco Rabanne, guys, and that is 1 Million Lucky. Plum, hazelnut, creamy, nuclear. It is a really, really big projecting fragrance, especially if you are going heavy on the sprays. I think it'll be absolutely great in the club scenery, or if you just chilling, you just out and you want something that's gonna project and be really big, that's gonna do it. But it's also gonna garner hella compliments because women love the way that this smells. I could have went with the original Paco Rabanne 1 Million, but to me this is just a little bit more flirty and more a little playful, and that's the ballpark I want to be in. So for that, my most rowdy, and I'm bound to get into some trouble if I wear this to the club, it's 1 Million Lucky, guys. Paco Rabanne. So we're down to number 6, which is your most noticeable or recognizable fragrance. So this is just basically a fragrance that you're known for. This one was pretty easy. I mean, I wear a different fragrance every single day, and I'm close to 200 bottles and fragrances. And this fragrance I've featured in plenty of my videos. And it's something I've been wearing for a very, very long time. My mom just read up on me a bottle, and I'm grateful for that. I love it first sniff, something that I adore, something that I know when I wear it, I smell great. I know that people like it. I know that it's just absolutely amazing scent. And in my humble opinion, my most noticeable and recognizable fragrance that I chose, guys, comes from the House of Burberry. And it's Burberry Touch. Fresh, powdery, violet, pepper. It's my baby, bruh. Nobody can tell me that this doesn't smell good. If you don't like the way that it smells, you're, hey, different strokes for different folks, as I was told. But this is the most notable fragrance that I'm known for. I love the way that this smells. And it's a classic, bro. Like, how could you not like Burberry Touch? If you don't like Burberry Touch, hey, it is what it is. But this is my most notable fragrance. And the fragrance that I'm most recognized for is either this or Sean John Unforgivable. But I like this. I love this. And I love Sean John Unforgivable too, but this is where it's gonna be at. This is the fragrance I chose, guys, as my most noticeable and recognizable fragrance. Burberry Touch. So we're down to the final thing, which is the fragrances that's most you. So this was kind of hard for me personally. So when they're talking about the most you, it's not the most you as in your favorite fragrance or your favorite name. This it's a 3-part. So it's the bottle that describes you the most, the name of the fragrance that describes you the most, and then the juice that describes you the most. So for me, this was a lot harder because I really had to put some thinking to it. And honestly, logically, just hear me out when I describe to you these things, okay? Because it might get a little bit too much, but this is my train of thought. So for the most you, what I chose bottle wise, I chose Oscar de la Renta Gentleman. So the reason why I chose this bottle is because one, is different, and for me personally, I believe in me. I believe I'm a different type of guy. As far as the domino, I just thought it was just pretty cool. I like to think I'm but I'm a different type of guy. And in my collection, this is one of the fragrances that sticks out the most. You know, and that's what I like to be. I kind of like to be a standout. I don't really like to run with the in crowd. I'm more of an introvert. I'm 9 times out of 10, I'm always by myself. So I chose that simply because in my collection, this is one of the bottles that stands out the most. And I try to pride myself with just kind of like being my own little crew, my own little guy. So the bottle that I chose was Oscar de la Renta Gentleman was the bottle that I chose because it's different, it's cool, and that's pretty much it. It's cool and different, and I like to be the same thing. So so now I have to do name. So the name that describes me actually comes from a clone house by Alexandria Fragrances. The fragrance that they're cloning or whatever is called Bond Number 9 Scent of Peace, and their iteration is called, let me see if I can get it on there. Their iteration is called Peace of Mind. So the reason why I chose Peace of Mind is because one of the greatest things I ever acquired was just peace. Like, I don't like turmoil. I don't want to say turmoil, but I just don't like drama and just messiness. Like, I just like peace. Like, I think as a man, that's probably one of the greatest things that you can ever acquire is just peace. Like, a clear mind, a clear conscience, and just to live in the moment. Like, it's hard. You know, it's hard out here. So for me, what I chose name-wise was Alexandria Fragrances, and that is called Peace of Mind. And that is simply because I just like being at peace, man. Like, I really just like being at peace. I'm trying to live a life that's suitable for me. You know, and I think having a peaceful mind and just being at peace with just life, period, you know, it helps me do so. So now we're going to the juice that most describes you. And I had a couple fragrances here that I could have went into. One of those fragrances I was thinking about putting down there was Valentino Uomo. But I actually ended up going with this guy here, which is Coach Platinum. And my take and the reason why I decided to go with Coach Platinum is because it's bright, and the opening is bright, and to me, brightness, I think of intelligence, I think of confidence, I think of playfulness, and I believe that I am those things. I do believe that I am a bright young man. I do believe I have intelligent qualities about me, and I do believe there's a playfulness and a humorous part of me as well that I like. And then in the dry down, there's more of like a vanilla, sensual, warm type of vibe. And I believe I am a loving person. I believe that I am warm. I do believe that I do believe I do walk in love. Like, I do my best to be kind. I do my best to be supportive, to be encouraging, and to be things that, you know, that I believe love is, you know. And for me, I believe the real reason why I picked Coach Platinum is just because it's just an all-around great scent. You know what I'm saying? It's likable to most. I'm not saying I want to be liked by everybody, but it's likable to most. It's fresh, as I said. That gives that brightness, that confidence, that playfulness, and it's sensual in the sense of the vanillic and and warm feeling. I believe that I am love, that I am filled with it, and I just do my best to try to give it every day. So I chose Coach Platinum as the juice that most describes me, and I broke it down in that type of fashion because that's what I believe. So once again, man, I'm thankful for Mario, bro. I appreciate you tagging me in this. I'm thankful that you picked my brain, and I'm thankful to the young lady who started it. I will do my best to put those names in the description box or even on the video. That way you guys know who it is that started this, and to check out their channels. This was fun, man. This is really fun, and then I'm grateful for it. So down in the comments, let me know some of these, your most confident fragrance, your most desirable fragrance, what you may be thinking, what you may be rocking. Once again, guys, my name is Jeremy. You're tuned into the House of Kollasus. Until we meet again, I don't know, man. Until we meet again, I'll probably have a video out tomorrow or something. So get out my face. No, I'm just playing. As always, man, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about my videos. Peace.